mean, that's the amazing thing, because even in the time since I've started here at Consenz, I have talked to several people who have all come back to me with different ideas that would be amazing to see in the future. We'll talk about this off camera, but, there's plenty of different avenues to go down, because there's so many different things. Because really, once you've got all the connectivity between the Wi-Fi in it, like dedicated Wi-Fi, since it's got the SIM card built in, then you've got Bluetooth as well in there. So I mean, there, if you wanted to have that as a Bluetooth feature connected to its car seat that recognizes if your kid has gotten clever enough to escape, then that's perfect. The simple fact that there's so many little devices like Arduinos and other little kind of Raspberry Pi type platforms for building things on, who knows what people could make out of that, you know, and find their own little things that enhances their experience driving, and not for an otherworldly cost.
Yeah, well,
so
no, and I mean, we also include maybe a little bit off topic of the retrofit, but while we're into it, I mean, we are fitting, we have one forward-facing camera, as you know, here, and also a driver-facing camera that can be used also to enhance these kind of services. Let's say that we have one other example where we are working with a dynamic wildlife warning, for example, where basically you could also, whenever you're entering into a zone with a higher alert and risk for an elk crossing the road, you can switch on the camera for searching a bit wider, maybe out in the roadside and so on. Those kind of things that then wouldn't be necessarily a Consenz service, but we're enhancing an imported service that are embedded in the solution, and we are working with the UI. So that is kind of it is connected to the retrofit, because you wouldn't be able to be as quick and open for this kind of initiative if you have all these safety precautions, all these development cycles that you have in the car industry. So that's definitely good opportunities, but maybe also a topic for a specific sitting on that with the open platform. So
so really, you're retrofitting more than just navigation or anything like that. It's a one-stop shop. I mean, it makes sense, at least for me. I mean, that's
I'm glad to hear.
And there's so much fun that could be had with this, you know, with people coming in and adding different things to it and all the different functionality that's already there. So I think retrofitting this into your car, if you're happy with your car and you want to bring it up to a modern standard, then I mean, this is a no-brainer, really. I mean,
I'm happy that you're saying that, and I hope that many agrees with you. But absolutely, then, and I think that from the start, it deals with fairly basic use cases. It is the navigation, it's messaging, voice-assisted messaging and calling, of course, and you can stream your music. You have the Wi-Fi, you have the cameras, you have Bluetooth to connect to your mobile phone. But, well, that is basically, it's taking away your need to use the cell phone, which is a really big step. But the other part of it is that we have basically then retrofitted an open platform for co-innovation, and where you have a roadworthy interface. So it's really also an invitation that we do to anyone that potentially will use the unit to join us in sort of brainstorming around these kind of potential solutions. And there are many out there already that we don't even know about, because if they don't find a way to become embedded into any car from the start, the only platform they have to use, well, again, we are coming back to the cell phone, which is not good for using while driving, but it's also true that go into App Store and just randomly find something, well...
Yeah, I think you were saying there about like that we want people to be able to discuss these things and bring it in. I think this one goes out to people in internet land. I think the idea that our snappy slogan, you know, democratizing road safety, it's not just a slogan. It's like we honestly do want people to communicate with us. We want people to get back to us. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this, because we want to hear your feedback. We're giving you an open, transparent look into what we're talking about, what we're thinking behind the scenes, and we want to know what you guys think as well. We want to see what you would like to see in it. how you would like to use it, your experiences on the road, issues that you've come up against, so that maybe we can come up with a solution.
Yeah.
Maybe, and even if we personally can't come up with a solution, that we may be able to reach out to partners who can use our platform to build that solution. Because
which at least initially I believe is the most likely way that it will come down. We have limited resources. We are a young company.
Yeah.
We are basically having so far put a lot of focus on getting where we are in a very lean way, which we are proud of. But I mean, now the fun begins.
Yeah, well, I think we've covered the gamut of all that we can about retrofitting. Unless there's anything else you want to add in there.
No, I think that we have made our point, that why we have chosen it. But I mean, to summarize is to provide affordable technology that solves the initial thing on the individual level, that you keep your mobile phone in your pocket. That is the first step. But the true potential in an open platform solution that is retrofitted at an affordable price, easily installed without workshop visit, is that you can push out good services over the air to the user. That is every day, maybe an exaggeration, but at a regular pace. New services will be available. You choose if you want them or not, but you can have a better product and a more safe and convenient solution for you as a driver every day. And that is why we have chosen this path about retrofitting. And it's been a pleasure to come here and chat about that with you, Alan.
Yeah, this has been a very successful conversation, I think. So I guess we'll call that a day. So thank you for listening to the first installment, hopefully the first installment of many for Consenz Casual. And we'll see you next time. And if you have any comments or anything that you'd like to say to us, all details will be below in the comment or in the description section. So hopefully we see you there. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.